move. Let's talk some ball, man. But, fam, you notice now, and I said I'd be back in yesterday, provided something came up to even get into, right? But the 49ers, all of a sudden, put that puppy in neutral. We're just sitting out in the middle of traffic, just sort of revving around and not moving, right? Because all hands on deck as far as what are we going to do about this Nick Bosa situation. I'm saying, I wonder what we would be talking about had Nick not gotten hurt. Because the narrative shifted dramatically in 24 hours. Because you figure the 49ers, we're starting off the season 3-0, and we're looking to go 4. What kind of, God, it just sucks to have these tragedies. We're not the only ones in the NFL that's doing this. So these things are happening all over the league. So we don't, we no longer can feel like we're the only people. Bad luck is going around as like some kind of an epidemic. So, but I don't care. I just don't want this. I mean, I know you don't, man. Wanted edge rusher. We have been talking about having one of the better edge rushers in the game. Now, all of a sudden, we're like a lot of other teams. 49ers red alert. The search for Nick Bosa stand. I mean, it's underway. I mean, because I have to be. Any other player, maybe other than Fred, Nick, George. Actually, we didn't know. Did we address George Kittle? We already had people in camp, huh? Anyway, the Niners FO is in hustle mode after the week's 3 tragic loss of one of the NFL's most lethal defensive weapons. Suffers a season-ending injury. So quite naturally, that's going to cause a problem. The question is, how is it possible to replace Nick Bosa? Generational players don't get replaced. Kyle Shanahan did allude toward the fact that he may be using a team committee situation to replace one Nick Bosa. You look at Farrell and Tongas. Did they equal one George? Not really, but at least it came closer, so we still move forward, right? The rumors for a pursuit of the Cincinnati Bengals Pro Bowl edge rusher Trey Hendrickson got underway immediately after Monday's diagnosis on Nick, and you knew it would. I mean, I actually didn't think about that. I think about Trey Hendrickson because he went through hell in Cincinnati even trying to get the contract he's got there, right? So I figured Cincinnati's not going to be – what are you calling here for? Do you know how much we went through with Trey Hendrickson in the last few months? Get off the phone, John. Deal with your own problems, so don't bother me with it. But to the phones we go to consider the chatter surrounding Santa Clara about what actions the Niners should take for substituting Nick Bosa. More importantly, fam, where do you stand on this matter? See, I can't really. I've got mixed emotions on this. Niners will get. Oh, by the way, just give you some perspective as to how important Nick Bosa is. The Niners took precautions when they will get nearly $7 million in salary cap relief in 2026 due to an insurance policy. They took out an insurance policy on him? On Nick Bosa's contract after the season-ending injury. Lloyd's of London, right? I remember J-Lo took out $1 million. It's probably gone up since then. She took out $1 million policy on her ass. Can you imagine that? I guess it depends on who you are. If we think that's strange, I guess you should. But in this case, it's a little different than J-Lo's situation, though, because her butt will be fine. But Nick leaves a hole on that team. Niners worked out 3 pass rushers yesterday. William Bradley King. Smooth, give me some on William Bradley King. Why did they pick him over Titus Leo and Isaiah Thomas? NFL Mike Garofalo reported yesterday that the team is signing Bradley King to the practice squad. The other guys didn't even qualify for the practice squad. If I could just get Yuta Gross-Matos to stay healthy for an entire year, I would not be concerned. I mean, he's not Nick Bosa, but the dude causes a lot of trouble along with everybody else we got. We might be able to claw and scratch our way like we have for the first 2 weeks in the same fashion forward. A little less boom, but still. But anyway, the move became official today for Bradley. Just ahead of today's first practice of the week. Family Niners, of course, are exploring ways to replace the production of Nick Bosa, since they will be without his all-in Pro Bowl contributions for the rest of the season, as he will be going. I wonder if Nick's already had the procedure done. Probably. And, yeah. But at least it was, if it means anything as far as regarding ACL tears, at least it was a clean one. Damn. No structure damage or anything like that to his knee like last time. They had to rebuild his whole knee, which really amazes me. The Bosas, they can get, Nick could probably get hurt on that knee again, and he'd be fine. This one, lesser of all the ones he's ever had, probably. So I'm saying, if we see Nick Bosa flying back out on the field in week 16, I don't think I'd be surprised. I wouldn't want to see that because I'm figuring he's not as effective as he would be. But this is where the question starts stacking up. The Niners' in-house options include rookie sensation Michael Williams. I call him sensation because I didn't know how good he was until the last couple of weeks. Bryce Flash Huff, and as I mentioned, Unicross Matos, the guy that I've been concerned about ever since he arrived with us, because the first time I see him play, I says, damn, hey, what the Panthers let him go for? And then hurt. Okay. The Panthers didn't get rid of him because he can't play. The Panthers got rid of him because he can't last 5 minutes. Oh, and Sam Okwa-Nono, Nonu, maybe it's Nonu. I said he's raw, but he's a beast. I don't want them even tampering with his technique. Leave him alone. Let him continue to rage like an animal coming off that edge. That's fun to watch. I can't imagine what's going on in the offensive lineman's mind as he's coming in with all kind of unorthodox technique and flying around the side and putting pressure on the quarterback all day long. Some think the need for another proven pass rusher could loom large, though. There's a number of layers to that way of thinking. Because Nick had 2 sacks and a 15.4% pressure rate. And his presence freed things up for other players. So he was actually the catalyst for that defensive line, Bryce Huff. He's off to a really strong start, but that could be due to Nick. And it probably is. You can't get all your people out you can't spread them around on that defensive line. The 49ers individually will kill you. Oh, hell yeah. And that goes for every last one of them. So you got a double team here and there. His role will be modified, though, Huff's will. Now he'll not only have to play more, even though he's really a pass rush specialist, he'll have to face more attention when he's out there. Now, what does that mean, fam? You know what? I'm also thinking just the Niners are now left to rely on a lot of youngsters and journeymen in the pass rush department. But things like this excite me because ever since we watched that Exodus last season, this past few months ago, and then you see the new guys coming in. I want to know what they're about. And Michael is already pumped. He's acting as if he's going to go from Nick Bosa facilitator, and pretty much, and it's not a bad thing. Nick Bosa leads the charge for that defensive line. There's nothing wrong with that. But now, Michael gets the leash off him now. Some of the things he was doing to accommodate Nick, he can do on his own. You know what I mean? Because, those 2 games where Michael paved the road for Nick to come in and just blast the quarterback into the next week. Now, I can't imagine what Robert Saleh's doing, but that mind is working 100 miles an hour right now. So there's going to be ways we're going to see this maneuvered. It's going to take a couple of weeks, though, to make the adjustment from Nick Bosa being out, though. I don't want to go through, but I hope, we got positive success during the course of time. Just today morning, Brian Baldinger, who I trust. Everybody trusts Brian, but I've been trying to do my impression of his finger, man. But Baldinger, he says the 49ers will be probably going to have to make a trade to find somebody that might still be on the street and has some experience. I always hate when we do that. One of the first names generating buzz, though, is the Bengals defensive end extraordinaire, Trey Hendrickson. I know what you're thinking, but it's not true. I don't do that. Anyway, Niners insider and longtime beat writer Tim Kawakami, who can be found now with the San Francisco Standard Group, David Lombardi and others, said the team has long been intrigued by Hendrickson And inquiring him might be more realistic than some assume. See, because when I first heard his name, I said, "Come on, man, can't nobody." It's like my dad used to tell me, even when he did have money. Well, I got no money for that. You need to get a job. I'm 9 years old. Yeah, but you can still work. So I'm thinking. I was thinking, no way. But Tim goes on to say, most important for the Niners' purposes, Hendrickson, who racked up 17-point sacks in each of the last 2 seasons. He led the league last year, as you already know, and has 2 sacks so far this season with 6 quarterback hits, is one of the few players that's even on Nick's level. Tim also went on to mention Giants defensive end Kayvon Thibodeau. These are names you guys shot out the other day, too. Boy, what about Niner fans? We're sharp, baby, razor sharp. But he is 24 years old, and upside could make him far more expensive to acquire. The Giants would want the firstborn for sure, and 24 years old, doing a good job as he is, it would warrant that. Hendrickson, on the other hand, comes with the built-in negotiating advantage. He does. So there's so many things. As Tim adds, he's great, but he's 30, all right? He's not likely to command the massive long-term guarantees that younger stars have landed lately, like Bosa at 122.5, Parsons at 136. That number just, Hendrickson also isn't likely to cost the multiple first-round picks it took for the Packers to get Parsons from Dallas this month. But if that's what the Bengals want, the Niners are probably going to quickly. I'll holler at you later. Okay. It's not going to happen. But if the Niners do continue their winning streak and start to believe it, if those winning ways do continue, you got to figure the 49ers are going to start thinking, let's say the 49ers get to 6-0 and some guys haven't even come back yet. I've got Mustafa coming back. Oh, I got B.A. coming back. I got George coming back. This would give you reason to believe, okay, we got to get Trey. You know what? You can't wait too long, though, because somebody else will probably come and get him. But that would be a bold move that you might want to go ahead and take, because that would mean you are a contender. Oh, there's a caveat, though, fam. He's got a $16 million base salary in the final year of this deal, much of which would likely the 49ers would have to pony up. So trading for him would not be cheap. See, we talked about that the other day, too. If you're going to go ahead and pay $16 million to him, would the Bengals be – the Bengals said, we don't have to pay you guys anything. Do you want him or not? And if I'm on the other side of the phone, that's what I'm going to say. Because he's doing a fine job for me. His $16 million is a bonus, or a bargain for us. But fam, you know what? We need to get over that. Just pay him to 16. He can walk next year if you don't want to keep him. Maybe, what if Nick doesn't? There's so many things. God, fam, my mind is racing on this. I want him, but at the same time, I don't want him. You know what, though? He will fit in a way where it won't stunt the growth of Michael Williams. He won't bother. Huff will just love him over there. Can you see Huff and Hendrickson? It could be equal to what Nick and Huff bring to the table, too. I'm in the first camp. I saw a survey online, too, of 49er fans. Do you want him or not? 84% of the Empire wants to get Trey Hendrickson. We don't want to slow down and go backwards. Some of the kids, next year, some of the kids are going to grow up, they're going to get faster, they're going to get better. But right now is right now. And, last year, by the way, he matched his career high of 17.5 sacks. 17.5 sacks on the Bengals defensive line, which sucks. He was out there all by himself. What would he do with Robert Saleh? What would he do with the kids he's got next to him and a couple of journeymen? Shit. They got to do it, fam. They got to do it, don't they? Listen, if you offer me, give me an argument as to why they shouldn't do it. But I'm telling you right now, John's probably still on the phone, even as we speak. He ain't going to bed. He's not going to let the Bengals go to sleep either. Guys, wake up. I want to talk. Smooth! Ow!
Ronbo, what's up, baby boy?
Hey, fam. Hey, Smooth. Tell me about William Bradley King. Why is he in camp? Who is he?
Because we had him before in camp.
Did we?
And he make the cut. Yeah, he didn't make the cut. We had him. You don't remember?
No. See, that's how.
When we cut down to 90, we had 90-man roster. Remember? And we had to cut down. He was one of the cuts.
Was this past season?
This year, bro. Come on, Ronbo. Come on, bro.
You know what? That name.
Help him out. Help him out, fam.
That name didn't ring a bell, but I was thinking, who are you? Because did he look good?
Is it just me?
Did he look good in preseason games?
Yeah, we had to let him go. We let go of good players, bro. We can't keep everybody.
All right, well then.
You know what I'm saying? Just like
put me on the wagon.
Let me run down. Okay, William Bradley King. He's good. He got good footwork, good head fake, swipe overhand moves, high motor, strong, powerful. 27 years old, 6'4", 265.
Whoa.
Out of Baylor University, drafted 2021 out of Baylor, drafted by Washington. He was what? 24th overall, 240 defensive end overall. Played for New England and he played for Miami.
Okay, I'm not mad.
He was on Miami practice squad.
Yeah.
He was on Miami practice squad. Didn't make the 53-man roster. So he asked for a release and came back to the Niners.
Okay, all he needs is a dose of Chris Kasurik, and I believe, from what you're saying, I believe he might be all right. He's too big not to be.
This season is very important. These injuries that we have, and we're still barely winning by 3 points, bruh, I'm telling you, we're only bringing in players that fit our scheme and know our system already. We're not bringing nobody outside to relearn solid system. Solid bringing in people that's already accustomed to the 4-3 and a little bit of the wide 9.
Hit the ground running. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not even worried about it. No one player is going to replace Bosa. That's why we're going to have to do it by committee.
Agreed. Ooh, one thing about. Go ahead. I want your opinion on one of Sanders' bad children. Shiloh Sanders is getting another opportunity to show an NFL team.
He had a try out. That'd be a good sign for us. I've been watching this kid.
Okay.
Even if he went down Sanders, fan. I watch college football, bro. I study.
I know. Okay, that's all I need.
Yeah.
All right.
They look. They was waiting for him to make one bad move so they can cut him, give him a reason to cut him.
And he did.
Because Deion Sanders. I'm telling you, it's the last name. If they didn't have Deion Sanders' last name and he wasn't related to Deion Sanders, we wouldn't be talking about them.
And that's a whole other subject. I mean, that really bothers me. Fam, okay.
Keep it real, 100.
You know,
what's going on? What else you want to know? I know I ain't got much time.
No. Give me. I got 3 minutes left on you, and I want you to tell me about this Trey Hendrickson move. Are you pro or are you against it? Let's say pro for or pro against.
Look, Trey Hendrickson, I'm for it because he's the next thing to Bosa. Straight up. That's the next thing to Nick Bosa right there. The moves, everything. He's next to Nick Bosa. So that would be a championship move right there if we want to get to the Super Bowl. If we don't get none of these players that's out there, we're talking about drafting, we're good as long as we don't have no more injuries on that D-line. Then, if we do, that's going to put pressure on our back end, our secondary. But our secondary is so good, we can hold up. Like I said, we're young, but we're going to get better. We're getting better every game. So by mid-season, we stay healthy for what we have right now. We in there, bro, because we'll have all our guns coming back, especially on the offensive side of the ball.
And polished. See, that's all you need right now.
Then that's when we're going to start putting up. That's when we're going to start putting up the 30 points and all that. Now we got Robinson back. That's good.
Yes.
You know. Now Pearsall, he's day-to-day. Pearsall is day-to-day right now.
Ricky's tough.
But he's good to go.
He said if he had to play today, he would do it. He'd make it. I mean, 49ers may not let him do it, but he's had a little sword in his.
Real quick. Out of the Trey Hendrickson, Jalen Phillips, Miami Dolphins, Kerry Gerson, New Orleans, Brad Chubb, Miami, and Derek Barnett, Texas. Barnett and Garrison I would take from New Orleans and the Texans. Barnett because he already know our system.
Oh, you already know Barnett. Yeah, Barnett was our Barnett's a badass. I just realized he played with us.
He already noticed. Yeah, we already know the system, bruh. He over with Mika Rhymes. Mika Rhymes came from this defensive tree.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So he'll fit right in. And Carson Gorson, he's young. And New Orleans not going nowhere, bruh.
They know it
They
too.
ain't had that many draft picks as it was. They ain't got too many draft picks next season. So that we can get him some draft capital and get him.
Oh,
The boy's a dog. He gave us problems when we played New Orleans. If y'all think about it,
yes,
coming in and putting on the pass rush and all that, yeah.
they do need picks, like
And
you
then
say.
and the sleepers and Cameron Jordan from the Saints too. He's 36 years old. He ain't gonna cost nothing
He'll quit.
but a couple of change,
Maybe.
and he can stop the run still. He's
Yes.
never been on the outside pass rush. He's always the inside, bro.
Yeah. I love him. I mean, he's got famous for that. Smooth. Thanks for the insights and always the educated.
Oh yeah, another one. Okay, one more thing. Eric Armstead is balling out for the Jaguars, so we have to contend with Eric Armstead. He's coming back home.
Oh no.
They got 7 injuries. They got 7 injuries too.
Really?
So we should win that, no problem. Baseball fight, you know what it is? Sucker Free City, California love. I'm out. Smooth operator. Peace. 415.
Smooth, you're definitely special, man. I love you. I'll see you Friday.
It's all good, Ronbo. Love you, bro.
All right, fam. You know, I tell you, man, Matty and the cricket club. And I'm not talking about Mario England.
Ron.
Wait, I mean, Matty, the name. Trevor. Trey Hendrickson.
It'd be nice. I mean,
I think it's going to happen. I really do, because you know how John sneaks around on his toes, and just when you think that they've let up on something, you know they were after Khalil Mack the whole time that everybody else thought that was over, until he left and went to the Giants. Where did he go first? Anyway, because John didn't know the Raiders don't talk to the 49ers.
Because the Raiders drafted him, right?
Yeah, but ever since Al Davis, there's been a problem across the bridge. So, John didn't know about that. So we were never going to get Khalil. But Lynch kept trying and gave a better deal than Chicago did. That's where he went, right? And we still got turned down. So,
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, Chicago. Yeah, no, that sounds right. Yep. So, man, I think it's time we make the right investments, man, because, the season's already going off with a hitch, man. It's already going really well.
Right.
So I think we need to further this. Now, I will say I don't mind it, and we save him for the Rams game.
Who?
I'll say it,
No, you want to get Hendrickson now? Save him for the I see what you're saying now.
No, Purdy. Sorry, Purdy. I apologize. Oh, I mean,
Matty, your Bluetooth is not working.
is it good? Can you hear me now?
I can. It's just that when you start talking, it starts to get robotic. Okay.
I'm sitting right next to the phone now. I walked away for a second, I'm next to it now.
Cool. All right. Continue.
So, but yeah, no, I think we should leave Purdy out for another week. I think we should save him for the Rams game.
But then Mac's not. How's Mac's health though? I don't know if Mac's knee's okay.
Yeah,
I agree.
I think you'll got to work on that this week and put a brace on it.
Yeah, Mac's tough.
Seen Tom Brady do it a million times.
Yeah. Put a little duct tape on it. He'll be fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude. He's a tough kid. He played through it at the end of the game.
I wouldn't.
He's probably feeling all right. I'll bet you he plays. No. If he can play, I'd say put him in.
And let Brock heal up thoroughly.
Maybe suit Brock Purdy up in case.
Yeah.
Could you do that?
Yeah, I like that idea a lot. I wonder if Shanahan's probably considered that too. Because he hadn't all the way officially said Brock was back this week. He just said there's a chance. He's still using that same chance.
Yeah, there's always a chance. Always.
Yeah. Martinez, I don't know how he's feeling, but how much of the offense he knows. We need to win this game, though. Tim Tamini.
No, I
He
agree.
thinks Martinez,
We do.
and Martinez is like, I don't know why he didn't get drafted. I'd love to see him out there. Put him in for the first quarter, see how he does. If he moves the offense, he stays. You talk about a guy that can escape and become what's the guy that just almost won that game? He did win the game. For Washington? Did Washington win that game?
Oh, yes, with Mariota.
Yeah. Martinez is Mariota Jr.,
He's
man.
my boy, bro.
Yeah, you know, so God. I mean, that would be
I'm always going
interesting.
to root for Marcus, bro.
I've always loved him. The guy's such a cool dude.
He is. He's good people, man.
You know, David Hodge is right, though. We need to run the ball better, too. Do you think that's going to change this week? They've been so worried about trying to replace Nick. I hope they're out there working on that.
Yeah, maybe this is the weekend that McCaffrey just starts running all over people again.
We've got to change some things for that to
Wouldn't that be
happen.
nice?
Oh, would.
Yeah,
When he does that, he makes life easier for the 49ers to win, really, immediately.
That's for sure. Yeah. Hey, have you? I sent you the funniest thing you're gonna see all day on Instagram, dude. And I don't know if you'd seen it, but it was a funny Jake Moody.
Well, I never got to see it. I got several messages I got to get back to. I mean, I'm always like, I'm going to get a certain amount of time allocated every day. I'm going to get to them. In fact, now that you got my curiosity wet all up, I got to check that out. All right.
It was hilarious because it completely caught me off guard, man. Because it's like 5 worst NFL kickers, and all 5 ended up being Jake Moody.
Wait a minute. There's a guy that narrates that, right? He's going down reasons.
Yeah.
Maddie, I added that to my story. I saw that. I couldn't stop laughing. I kept looking for another name to come up. Number 1, Jake Moody. Number 5, Jake Moody. Number 4, Jake Moody. You're damn right.
So glad
Jesus,
he's gone, bro.
Jake. Oh. Anyway, he's not our problem anymore. And
nope.
Yeah.
I wish him the best, though, man. He's a good kid.
I
so
know.
Hope he can get his mind right and get somewhere else that can. Hope he maybe can get on the practice squad somewhere.
Yeah, he is already. I forgot which team, but yeah, he's got to
Oh,
realize.
shit, good. Okay.
This is the professional level. You've got to put your big boy pants on, and let's go. He couldn't do it.
Yeah, dude.
Anyway, Manny.
Oh well.
I'll see you Friday. And
Friday. That'll be here before we know it.
I know. You ruminate over your thinking on the score. All right, man.
Yeah, I'll stew on it for a little bit, and I'll get back to you.
There you go. Make sure you use tomato sauce in that stew. All right. We'll see you.
Yeah, well, definitely. All right, buddy. All right, buddy. Can you give me a shout tonight?
Niners! Matty! Up in Bend, Oregon. Matty!
Yeah,
see
buddy.
You
Night.
Good night, fam. Anthony!
What it do, Ronbo?
Anthony? I'm doing you. I love when you do that. Ronbo. Anthony, get in here, man. I'm talking about Trey. Hey, somebody mentioned in here, too, if Lynch goes the cheap route to make this replacement or add to, that's not going to help City. Anthony, who do you like? Is Trey who you'd like to see added to this roster? Is there anybody else you're thinking? Or just leave this alone?
I like Trey Hendrickson. Either Brian Burns.
Brian Burns. Yeah, I keep forgetting about him. Burns came over. What was that team that got rid of him? Was that the Panthers? Yeah, the Panthers made that mistake. And then he went to Texas.
With the Giants now.
To the Giants. Did he go to the Texans first?
With the Giants now.
He was with the Texans for like 5 minutes. The Giants. Yeah. You think the Giants would be listening to any offer? How old is Brian Burns?
Yeah, it'll be about 28, 29.
Oh, he's not 30 yet?
I don't think he's quite 30.
We could use that. Yeah, I didn't know he was that young. I know he's good. I don't know why the Texans let him go. Oh, Jay Tan said Burns is hurt though. Anthony, you know he's hurt.
I ain't know he was hurt.
Well, I heard his name mentioned though. So, all right, hey, don't let me forget Smooth's birthday. We'll get to that in a second. But Anthony,
Oh,
it's Smooth's birthday tomorrow.
Yeah, my main man, Smooth.
Yeah. Anthony, because we cannot let up on the pressure here. We cannot go 3-0, come out like a team of expectation, clawing and scratching. If anything, we have more character than any team in the NFL as far as I'm concerned, especially teams like the Rams and the Ravens who get snatched after giving up huge leads. Can you imagine the 49ers a huge 20-something point lead and getting snatched in the fourth quarter? Not going to happen. So, you know,
these boys right now, they grittier and they're resilient. Well,
yes. I mean,
that'll never happen.
There's a mental toughness out there that I'm really loving, but don't let it go to waste by not having an offense to back them up. We barely have an offense to back them up now, and they're still doing their job. Ain't nobody getting over 20 points.
You're right.
Oh.
So we hold. And we playing what, our second string?
Thank you.
Second string.
The magic of coaching. Rudy, shut the... Boy, Rudy is on his horse right now after getting his ass snatched from behind and having field goals getting kicked. He's running more smack about the 49ers right now. Oh, we have got to kick. I'm thinking we should actually save Brock for that week. No, I need him to tune up this week.
You know, Ronbo.
Woo.
Ronbo.
Yes.
Time on Nick Bosa got injured. My friend here, a Cowboy fan, he summoned us. I said, man, get out of here, man. Y'all got beat by the Chicago Cubs, man.
Bears.
Get out of here.
Bears from the Cubs.
I know Bears, but them Cubs out there.
But the bad news Bears is even better, though. I mean, and the Bears didn't just beat him. They beat him up. Slapped, kicked, and spit him.
I'm talking about beat him. Man. Hey, kid about that look like Jim McMahon, man.
And the defense couldn't do a damn thing. Jerry Jones.
Rambo, when last time you see somebody do the flea flicker, Rambo?
I thought it became outlawed or banned. I mean, you know, I can't remember the last time I seen that.
I said, y'all let them do the flea flicker.
You know, that's why I like that coach, though. There is no limit.
Ben told everything else to Rambo, and boy, he killed him, boy.
Had to pull the Bears off of the Cowboys. That's hilarious. Wow. Well, you know what? That's what I don't want to see with us. We, although the defense looked good, though. Even after Nick left, I had actually gotten over him leaving because the 49ers, the defensive line was working so hard to try to cover that void. So, you know.
And Rambo, that last caller, he used the worst player ever. Talking about some Tom Brady played with a brace. Tom Brady had a line, man.
Oh, offensive.
Not only did he have a line. Well, nobody trying to hit him like that because they set up that 50-yard rough of the passer call.
It's like the league
Why
told
would
the
you
refs.
use Tom Brady?
There. Well, it kind of reminded you because remember Brady was out there. Yeah.
Man,
you got to look at the context.
Tom Brady wasn't playing with the Patriots. He had a line, Rumbo. He had a line, man.
I know. And
you weren't finna hit him like that because the referee gonna throw that flag.
If you came within, it was like same. I mean, it was like the same in basketball. Anytime the king went near the basket, phantom fouls being called all the time. I mean,
you're right. Man, so I was like, he used the worst quarterback ever to say that. I said, dude, no.
You get the picture, though. We don't want to see. I don't want to see Brock out there this week so soon, unless he's fully healthy, because he's got to be able to escape. So,
Rumbo, you know how Eric Kyle is. I guarantee you're gonna be out there.
Yeah, I know. Right? Kyle's just
Kyle is.
Fam, Anthony, we got to go. I'm gonna be back Friday and get that prediction ready, man. We're gonna be looking for it. God, I don't even know.
I appreciate you, Rumbo.
You know I appreciate you, Anthony. Night, fam.
All right.
I'm probably gonna be thinking about that score and how we go do for the next. Hey, yo, Michael.
Hey, Ronbo, just want to say, Smooth, I hope you have a good birthday. I know your birthday's coming up. You said in the chat, everybody got to wish Smooth a happy birthday coming up.
Yeah, Smooth's birthday's coming tomorrow. I got to remember.
Yeah, Leroy, happy birthday. I can't believe it.
Leroy Phillips Sr.,
My sister's birthday will be coming up October 3rd. Yeah, no, I can't believe her birthday. My dad's birthday would be coming up. It'd be on Halloween. That's going to be a night I'm going to never forget.
Are you serious? Your dad was born on Halloween?
Yeah. diehard 49er fan for 70-something years. My father grew up as a 49er fan for the day they came to the league.
Wow.
Yeah.
That means you were just born as a 49er fan.
He's the one that met Steve Young when he moved here, too. When Steve Young was a little boy, my dad was the first one playing ball and catch with this kid. He didn't know he was going to be famous. He was playing catch and ball when Steve was only in elementary. See? Those will remember stories. Yeah, his mother used to tell me this. Steve Young's mom told me, your dad, when we moved here to Greenwich, Connecticut, your father played ball with my son. And then I said, yeah, Steve, I can't believe it. And Steve says, yeah, your father played ball. And look, and Steve told me tonight. I said, gee, Steve, you still got the arm for your age, buddy. And then he showed my arms. Like, both of us got the arms.
Hey, yeah,
But he says the 49ers looking good, he said. So far, he says the team looks good.
As a whole. We have some areas that need improvement.
The defense, for the past 2 years. No, he says, Purdy will be fine. He says he believes in Purdy.
Brock's got a reason to believe in Brock. We just got to get your run game going. If we can do that, we'll be back to being the real 49ers. Right now, we're just...
Now, like I said, if the 49ers could win this Sunday, somehow if the Colts beat the Rams, that'd be a freaking laughter.
Michael,
and they're playing at the same time with us.
Bet money on that.
405 they play.
The Rams can't beat the Colts.
405 they play.
Yeah, the Colts are not the
same.
same.
And they got a good kicker. The Colts got a kicker. Those are kickers also for the Colts. He's great. The kicker for the Colts is doing good.
Their whole game is working. Their whole game. Danny Dimes is back.
You lose to the Colts, you lose to us, and then you play the Ravens right after us. You'd be cooking. You'd be
Michael,
really done.
There's something wrong with the Ravens, though. They need to do something about their defense. I don't know what's going on with that.
And Henry needs to stop dropping the ball. Henry needs to stop dropping the ball. Fumbled twice. And both times. Not in one game, but he did it twice this season.
I thought he did. That's what I mean. Twice in one season. Two different games. It had an effect on both.
Yeah. I don't know if he did it in the Buffalo game.
Yeah, he did. I think that was the first one. Well, the next one was.
And then the last one was
Yeah.
They got the Chiefs this week. The Ravens got the Chiefs. One of them is going to go 1-3. One of those teams is going to go 1-3. Place your bet. Who would you like to see go 1-3? Ravens or Chiefs? Place your bet.
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
I want the Chiefs to go 1-3, but they're not. Michael.
No, they'll pull a win.
They will. They will.
The 49ers now. Now with the 49ers going for Trey, that guy from Cincinnati. Let's see how we pan out. I'd love to get the dude. Hey, if we get him, we should be favored over the Eagles to the Super Bowl. Sorry to get it.
Michael, did you go too far? The Eagles, they're going to make some adjustments.
I think the 49ers, if we get him, we're stopping Barkley. We're stopping those. We're going to stop. That's the guy that will stop him.
Well, we got 2 or 3 guys again. Michael's going to be.
And I believe in this team. I think if we get that guy, but also too, Salah's looking at 2 former Jets guys too. He's looking at 2 guys on the Jets.
You mean to make a trade for him?
There's an article. Yep. One's a young kid, and the other one's it was fun. I don't know if it was one of the YouTube channels live today. The guys talking about it
because Salah drafted him. I drafted him.
Mm-hmm. Maybe Salah want his people to come. Maybe he wants certain guys that he knows that could play with this defense. Maybe, you know what I mean? He must know.
Oh, yeah, that's why
he knows. Him. I think that's why he wants to get somebody that he's used to, that he could coaching, you know what I mean, in our system. That you know what I mean? If you get somebody he never coached,
It takes a while.
And it's going to cost cheap, Ronbo. It's going to cost cheap.
You think so, huh?
Yeah, it's not like Trey. Trey, you have to give the whole package. You don't, I don't even know what you have to give, like a first round.
I know. No, nothing's been brought up yet about anything regarding that trade, though.
But I'd be afraid to trade a first because you don't know what these talents. You might see some good talents coming by, and we're going to be skipping. You know what I mean? Imagine if we give up a first and a lot of good talent comes out that year.
I
like an offensive line, or something with a great tackle. You know what I mean? You got to think of that.
Yeah, no, I think the 49ers are not going to do. That's probably out of bounds.
No, 49ers are going to say no. I think the 49ers will stay put and go after somebody cheap.
Yeah, we don't want about the first round pick. Yeah.
They made a mistake with Trey Lance. They made a mistake with Trey Lance with the first. They're not making another second mistake.
Well, you know,
Trust me.
one first round pick for Trey wouldn't have been so awful, but three, the Niners, what did you do? God.
Trade the house. You just trade the house for garbage.
Well,
imagine if we had those 3 first rounds. Imagine the guys we could have got for those 3 first rounds if we kept them.
Hey,
think of these guys we could have picked in those picks.
The Dolphins have Waddle because of that deal.
Yep.
We could have used him.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Waddle would have been perfect in the Niners. Yep. And other guys, you know.
Well, it's too late to cry over that spilled milk. But we're going to, I can't wait to see what Robert Saleh's going to do with the kids he's got. And he's got just enough veterans.
He's a good teacher, man. He's a good teacher.
Yeah.
He's a great teacher.
He puts guys in a position.
I would love to play for a guy like him. He's a great teacher to learn from. He's great. And even the guy that was with Houston was good with us, but I feel sorry for him.
Houston?
The guy from Houston, I feel bad for that team, that coach. Former 49er coach. And the Miami coach, another former 49er coach. Imagine 2 Niners, 0-3.
Oh, I see what you're talking about now. I know what you're talking about. And then, of course, Mike McDaniel.
Hey, McDaniel, I'll take back, and I take the other guy back as assistant.
Get ready. Mike's got about 2 more weeks, and he will return if he still wants to work. He may decide to take the rest of the year off because he's pissed off. But
he might want to go hang. He might want to help out the 49ers. Built his army up, and let's go. Him and McDaniel might come up together on a plane. Yeah. They might fly together to San Francisco.
Maybe.
They can fly and help Salah.
Kyle, call him right
Kyle. And build a friggin' monster machine to take out everybody. Be the top dog and win the Super Bowl in our home stadium, baby.
Michael, we gotta go. I'll see you Friday.
I'll see you Friday.
Score, buddy. All right.
I will, buddy. I get it all set. All right. Have a good night.
Night, fam. Woo! So, hey, you know what I'm gonna do? Let me go ahead and sing for my man, Smooth. Let me get some of that go juice, you know what I'm saying? And I know what you're thinking, but you have no idea. Your guess could be as good as anybody else's. Y'all never tell. There is some music involved, though. Dun, 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 dun. You know what? You know I'm lying. Is there any way in the world anybody... Have you ever drank tequila with a straight face? I mean, I've tried, you know, especially for my Latino brothers, man, you know. And some of them don't even use lemon, you know, but as soon as you... Look you straight in the eye and don't move. And some, Tony Morales, grab a jalapeno pepper instead of lemon and bite that baby. They used to make me laugh. You got to be a badass to be able to do that stuff. Smooth. Happy Nana's birthday to you. Happy Nana's birthday to you, Smooth. Happy Nana. Hold on. Birthday Smooth. See you Friday, fam. Looks like everybody's called it in for the night. I'm gonna see you guys Friday, and we're gonna see what's gonna happen with that score, fam. You know, I gotta tell you though, if we go 4-0, the front office is gonna move on I figured Trey will get moved on. If we go 4-0, we're going to want him in the facility by that Monday, Victory Monday. He'll be there that night. If the 49ers can pull this off, they're going to want to pull it off quickly. Because the Bengals aren't going anywhere. They know it. We know it. Everybody in the NFL knows it. People in baseball know about it. You know, I would like to know, though. We're going to find it. Smooth, that ain't no thing, man. You know you're welcome. Happy birthday. But the thing is, they're going to have to put up a little fight, though. You just can't give the 49ers. Nobody wants to see the 49ers get better. Because when we're armed and dangerous, you can't be stopped. Rudy, I said it. Your team does not stop pretending the Rams organization is on the same level with the 49ers. You're not. You run around glorifying that one trophy after 70 years. You got two. What is that? Stop embarrassing yourself. But anyway, let this deal be. I'm hands up for make that deal happen. Mine, I'm telling you, man, I'm all for it. Because the bad thing about it, at the end of the season, let's say Trey comes in and just tears up. And at the end of the season, he comes up with like 16 or something sacks. Pressures that just can't be measured, right? The entire fan base, come on, John, sign him. And remember Chase Young, right? I thought when he came to us, it was going to be lights out. Him and Nick reunited, Ohio State Buckeyes on both sides. And I didn't know he had why did he pass the physical with that neck injury? I thought I didn't understand. We didn't find out about that until way later. I'm surprised that the NFL didn't fine somebody for allowing that to be. He could have killed out there. Neck injury? So, there we were sitting with nothing. We fizzled out that year and picked up our ball and went home. Sad. Anyway, fam, I'm going to go ahead and see you Friday. And let's get ready for the weekend. And Eric, Eric's going to be ready too. Oh, Armstead, man. Come on, man. See you Friday. Niners! Go Trey.